Been a very difficult day, 24 hours, 48 hours, but obviously we wanted to come here today and formally announce that Chris Eubank Jr. against Conor Benn has been officially postponed.
So y'all heard it yourself. Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn has been postponed, officially postponed. So not canceled, totally canceled, where it's not gonna happen ever, but postponed, meaning I guess they're still gonna try to make this fight sometime in the future and try to start this out when it comes to Conor Benn's situation. As we all know, or if you don't know yet, he tested positive for a banned substance. And I gotta say, props to Eddie Hearn and Callie Sauerland and everybody involved in this fight for not pushing forward for this fight to take place this weekend. Because to my understanding is the promoters, everybody behind this fight could have easily, well, not easily, but they could have gone with a different sanctioning body to sanction this event, to sanction this fight, without the British Boxing Board of Control. Because to those who don't know, the British Boxing Board of Control prohibited this fight from happening. And with the best interests of the boxing world, props. I gotta give props to Eddie Hearn, because they were desperate. They were desperate for this fight to happen. They were desperate for this event to take place this weekend on the 8th. But they decided to do the right thing. They decided to do the right thing. Losing millions of dollars, they decided to do the right thing for the best interest of the sport. As a boxing community as a whole, we should applaud that, because they could have moved forward and let this fight happen, similar to how Top Rank did it with Valdez and Conceição, where Valdez tested positive for a banned substance, but they moved forward with that fight as well. And they could have done it here too. And for them to decide to not go forward with that shows a lot. That really does show a lot. So massive props. I mean, Eubank, I'm sure, would have liked to move forward and school, quote unquote, school Ben. And I'm sure Ben would have liked to move forward as well and, make this fight. But it honestly is for the best interest of the sport. If you test positive for a banned substance, there should be some type of punishment, whether it's a fee or a suspension. Eddie Hearn has made it very clear that Conor Benn has not been suspended by the British Boxing Board of Control, because to my understanding is the British Boxing Board of Control uses UKAD, the United Kingdom Anti-Doping Agency, or department, anti-doping, whatever agency or department, where they apparently don't have clomiphene, the banned substance that Conor Benn tested positive for, which VADA and WADA has in their list. So, anyway, it's not happening. Here's a statement from Conor Benn. If you follow him on social media, if you follow him on here on Twitter, here's what he said. I am truly gutted that we were unable to make this fight happen on Saturday, and I'm sorry to everyone who has been affected by the postponement. I'm still completely shocked and surprised by this, and it has been a tough couple of days. My team and I will consider the next options, including rescheduling the fight, but my immediate focus is on clearing my name, because I am a clean athlete. So this is what Conor Benn posted. It looks like he took away people to reply and people to react to this. Nobody can react to it. So yeah, that's a statement from Conor Benn. Here's a statement from Matchroom. I quote, it reads, "After discussions with various parties, we have taken the decision to formally postpone the bout between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn. It is undeniable that the British Boxing Board of Control's decision to withdraw their sanctioning was procedurally flawed and without due process. That remains a legal issue between the promoters and the board, which we intend to pursue. However, whilst there are legal routes to facilitate the fight taking place as planned, we do not believe that is the that it is in the fighter's interest for those to be pursued at such a late stage, or in the wider interest of the sport. As promoters, we take our obligation and duties very seriously, and a full investigation will now need to take place. We will be making no further comment at this time, and news for ticket holder refunds will follow. So, and here's how Chris Eubank reacted to it if you follow him on social media as well. Here's he said, and I quote, it reads, "Conor got caught using an illegal substance, so the fight is off. Can't believe it. I really apologize to the fans and everyone that bought tickets, traveled, and booked hotels. This should not have happened. He has escaped his schooling for now." So yeah, there you have it, you guys. Again, it's a massive win for the sport of boxing as a whole for this fight to get postponed. If this fight moved forward, it would really have hurt the sport of boxing. And I really do have to give props to the promoters. And I'm sure the zone is pissed, fucking pissed that they lost probably millions and millions of dollars promoting this event for it to just get postponed. But it sounds like it's still being planned behind the scenes. It looks like they're trying to figure out a date, hopefully before the end of the year. But who knows? Because technically, Conor Benn is not suspended. That's a thing. He's not suspended, even though he tested positive for this banned substance. The British Boxing Board of Control, who uses UCAD as their anti-doping testers, doesn't have the banned substance that doesn't have in their list the banned substance that Conor Benn tested positive for. They need to update that list, man. I'm sure there's a lot of drugs out there, a lot of supplements and a lot of enhancers that people use that are not on this list. I feel like VADA honestly is the most reliable one out of all the anti-doping organizations. At least I think so. It's subjective, so it depends on what you think, I guess. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and watching. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.